Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Sorry that I haven't been posting so much, and plus this is my anniversary day, and by the way, in case you hear outside, it is thundering right now, just a warning. I am gonna answer some questions I found out online, but I might not answer all of them. Okay, number 1, what time do you go to bed? It kind of depends. Like for this situation, like I prefer trying going to bed, trying to around 9:30, but lately it has been around midnight, sometimes 1, but I try to get back to that habit because I need to work back my morning one. I'm probably gonna take some medicine so I can try to sleep because lately I have been also taking PM medicine, which it does help because I do have for a fun fact, I do have a ligament issue which I am going to get checked out this Thursday, which I'll probably tell you about it after. I'll probably tell you on Thursday, just tell you what's going on about it. But during my able to serve things, my day program that I go to on Tuesday through Thursday is able to serve. I'm wearing like a sling thing for temporarily until I get my arm checked out again. I did a head surgery back then, and then I think I might have to get surgery again. But I will let you know when I get more information on that, because my doctor's appointment is Thursday morning. Okay, and who is your celebrity crush? I don't really have it. I don't really have a celebrity crush technically, but I can't think of my celebrity crush right now. I'll probably say Benson Tannerite. What is your middle name? My middle name is actually Rose. Okay. What are your favorite values in friends? They always care about you and to help you. What is your funniest moment from high school? Ew. Probably my favorite, the funniest moment from high school was probably when the computer, was kind of loud, and before I put the headphones are connected, but it spoke Spanish, and then I started dying out laughing with one of my friends, and it was in a study hall. And that was when I was in freshman. I was learning Spanish still. What is your favorite holiday? I will have to say Christmas still. What is your best trait? Best trait. My best trait is probably being a leader, because I was always born that way. Like, I started at elementary school. What is your favorite restaurant? I have a couple. I can't really choose what my favorite restaurant is, but um, let's see. I would say Rigatzi's. Rigatzi's, but although I do like a lot of restaurants, don't get me wrong. But I am so mad about Rigatzi's. It's gone. Kind of wrote it back because they had a really good pasta. What's an interesting fact about you? Okay. I took this is my first job. I worked at McDonald's. I worked at, first job was Honey Baked Ham, first seasonal job. And the reason why I wanted to work there is because during my, MTech, it was called Monogali Technical, I forget what the term was, Monogali Technical Center or something. It was like, I was doing culinary and then swap. It was like, you're earning some job experience, but like you didn't get paid for it. It was like volunteering. During that summer, since I was already 18, but I was still in school because I wanted to save up for a bike, a physical therapy bike, and then my physical therapist surprised me, and I got a one, but I still love it. I haven't been riding it lately because it's been too hot, and lately I also have been very busy, which I probably need to get back on that. I need to work on that thing. Okay, and then my second job was Cracker Barrel. Second job was Cracker Barrel. I was a hostess, but I had to wait for in October to get hired because they were not doing any jobs because of COVID, because places were not. And then that's when I got my phone because I decided I probably need to get a phone for my job. So in case something happens, like a car accident or something, or running late, we can call the store in. And I also learned how to do, one of my fears was a candle thing, but I'm not afraid of that anymore. But I am still a little bit afraid of fire, but I was also afraid of ovens too, because I could not touch the oven, but I got used to it. And right now, and I also did not like coffee back then until freshman year. I started liking, because I'm like, ooh, I like this kind of coffee, but I still don't know what the brand it was, but I am not giving up until I find the perfect brand that I had in my high school year. And my first job is McDonald's right now. I'm still working at McDonald's, and this will be my almost fourth year. I pretty much started everything in 2020 and 2021. I started Able to Serve. I started Horse and Buddy in 2020 and 2021. And then a little bit later in the year, in December, because I was still looking for, like, jobs and stuff. So, because I was trying to transfer from a Cracker Barrel, but they didn't bother. Because they lost all over my information. And then I was trying to find animal jobs, because that's one of my favorite things is animals. But they don't hire that, because you have to have experience. And then, since I don't live that far from McDonald's, they hired me, but I had to go through a process orientation. I was on. I had to do one McDonald's because my area was remodeling the McDonald's, and then I had to do. And then I had to do orientation, and then back at the McDonald's I'm working at, I had to do 2 interviews. And I think it'll be in my 4th year in December. Because I started a week before Christmas. What is your spirit animal? I would probably say horse, but I'm not sure what my spirit animal is. What is your favorite piece of clothing? Probably my tank top, but as long as it's long enough. And definitely, flip-flops or non-flip-flops, and shorts. Do you go to college? I might like later on to go back to school, but only like for a week. Like what I did back in school, but like I might do something other for funsies. What was your favorite subject in school? Probably creative writing and choir. Oh, and there was also another one, pottery art, which I'm still mad about that because I was supposed to make a bowl, but my COVID hit. What is your favorite ice cream flavor? Ugh. I like a lot, but like I do not like anything with cherries in it or pecans. But probably let's say the mocha. Mocha or sherbet, any kind of sherbet or mocha, or anything chocolate. But I do like trying new ice cream flavors because I am like I have to like taste like, oh, I want to try this. Ooh, I want to try this. It's either mocha or the Blue Monster from Porter's Farm. For the Porter's Farm area. Cold Stone, I have no idea. It depends. Usually the Blue Monster. It's probably because I like my mouth and turning colors. I don't really have a ice cream flavor, but mostly I do not like anything on cherries or pecans in it. Nah. Ugh. Those are the ice cream and vanilla. I do not like anything with vanilla unless it's mixed with something. Okay, what was your first job? As I answered this before as my interesting fact, my first job was a seasonal job at Honey Baked Ham. What is the first item on your bucket list? Probably the physical, not my first. Oh, my first item on my bucket list was riding horses on a beach. And riding horses in general. What is your go-to hairstyle? Braids. Like, technically a French braid, but lately my French braid has been kind of off. Or the regular braids. Which they also have been kind of off. Because on Thursday, my braid fell out. And I had somebody. I don't want to say it. Okay. Have you been to any concerts or festivals? I haven't been, not this year, but last year, yes, I've been to a festival. I've been to a pickle festival last year in April. It's in Mountain Olive, North Carolina. And then I also been to multiple. I think if you count Blue News River Band, I love that. And I think also Carole King is a concert. I've been to a lot of concerts and a Johnny Cash. Okay. What is your most memorable childhood memory? Ooh, that's difficult. Probably when I got Addie, because that's when I first worked on the braid because I got really excited because I wanted to cat all to myself, and the way that she is like on the way that she is. Like me and her are a lot alike. Like we cannot stay still. We both do not really like getting touched, but we're both scared. And we both talk a lot. What are your pet peeves? Ooh, that is difficult for me. Probably people who are chewing their gum, smacking the gum. I don't know what my other pet peeves are. Chalkboard, and I think loud sounds, and definitely some kind of squeaky sounds, but not all, not the chicken. I don't know what my pet peeves are. But I definitely know like anything that like squeals or beeps, and people who smack their gum. Do you have any bad habits? Yes. Technically, I do a lot of picking still. So, I think it's a stress thing. But I try not to, but sometimes I do. Yeah, I just try to get my hands on the movement. And it's definitely not easy when you get bitten by a mosquito or a horsefly. It makes it difficult. But I am slowly working on that still, which I have. But it still is a habit, but I'm gonna still work on it. We're working on it. Do you have any pets? Yes. I have a cat. And her name is Addie, which she was in here not too long ago. It's because, in case you hear in the background, it is thundering. And also my bad habit is I talk repeatedly. And I talk a lot, which I'm trying to control, but sometimes I just can't. And I also lose focus very easily. How many siblings do you have? I have one sibling, and she is my sister. Do you prefer a city or a country? A country. Where you grew up? I grew up technically in the mountains. And I grew up in West Virginia. but not in West Virginia anymore. I'm now in North Carolina. What social media platform do you use the most? YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, but it's mostly Instagram and YouTube. But pretty much, it's mostly YouTube that I use the most. But I need to work better on my Instagram because I don't really have much posted. But lately I just been looking at like random stuff. What is one thing you wish people knew about you? Ooh, that is difficult. One thing that most people you wish that they knew about you. Well, pretty much they know a lot of things about me. Ooh, that is difficult. Oof. I usually don't wear jewelry very often. But I do for special occasions, like for Christmas and stuff, because I have a really bad texture issue with like I have really bad sensitive skin, and some things I can't have is like I can't go to Bath and Body Works anymore more to get like lotion and stuff because I can get into a rash now, and then my skin will start to itch really bad, and I can't go for like Tide. I will have to go for fragrance-free Tide because I can't use regular, otherwise I can get into a hive again. I also have to use fragrance soap, but I can use like sensitive soap with the washing my hands and stuff. But like there's bar soap. I have to go for fragrance free because I can get in. I can't use car air fresheners because I will start getting really runny nose, can't breathe, can't be around perfume for that long. I used to have perfume, but now I can't use it anymore because I can't like breathe out of it. If somebody uses too much, like I can't breathe. Otherwise, it will start like inhaling. And I used to be allergic to cats back then, but I'm away from the cat allergy. I am allergic to sandals too. When was the last time that you embarrassed yourself? Probably with the when the room. Oh, it was okay. It was when I yawned. I was on the van when I yawned, and then I burped out loud. Wow, and then I got uncomfortable because I yawned and burped at the same time. And it was like quiet, and I got uncomfortable. What are your like goals? Try. I really want to try to work on a canter on a horse. Galloping on a beach is I really want to do that, and become more independent with cooking, which I'll probably help you and teach you more independent cooking soon, probably sometime in August. What is your morning routine? It depends on the day, but like I'll probably show you my morning routines again. Again, because I am busy 6 days a week, but I can show you what my morning routines are. But they're always different. But except Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, they're always the same. Monday and Saturday, they're always the same. Then I'll probably do a 7-day week routine. If you want to see that in a future video, which I guess I will do. How would you describe your fashion sense? Comfy. What is your favorite book? Ooh. I'm not really a big book reader because I can't stay still. So, probably Little House on the Prairie, or I haven't read books which I need to work on. Okay. Which I will do this tomorrow. Okay. I probably anything with Little House on the Prairie or by Laura Ingalls Wilder. Okay, what are your favorite hobbies? Bocce, bowling, and horseback riding. What inspires you? What inspires me is like, inspires you is that I like to do something and then I try it out. Okay, like how I worked at McDonald's. I used to be a hospitality ambassador, and then I was just kind of getting bored of just cleaning tables, and this sweeping, brooming, going to the bathroom, and then I asked one of my managers because I was watching one of my employees because I wanted to see, and I looked over how easy it was to do cashier. And then I asked one of my managers, and then he said, and then I had to switch my days because I used to work my Monday, April. The service used to be on Mondays, and then I worked on Thursdays, but I had to switch my days. So on Mondays, and now I am known as a cashier, which it can be easy, but it can also be a little bit stressful if like your customers and stuff. But like even if you have a disability, but you can still do things that you can do. Just try to think, okay? And then they trained me. A manager trained me, and then another person trained me. And then I also learned how to do drinks and stuff. I also know how to put food in bags and stuff. It is like so easy, but like I am struggling with fries still, but I know how to put hash browns in, and I just need to learn, slowly learning to put fries in a box, but I know how to make like the coffee drinks, lemonade, and stuff like that. Yes, and I'm a full part-time cashier. Just don't let yourself down. Just think what you can do as a disability. Don't think of it as a disability. Ugh. What is my favorite color? My purple. Still is purple, but I just didn't feel like my room purple this time because I want my room a different color. My room is coral, which I am still slowly doing a room tour, but I'm still working on things slowly. Oh yeah, what is your favorite coffee order? Okay, I have a really difficult time with coffee orders because I do like a lot of things. I go to Ruins every Friday. Probably mocha. Just right now it's s'mores mocha one. What was your dream job as a kid? Any working with animals. What phone do you have? I have the iPhone 11. And it's purple. What is your favorite TV show quote? Ooh. I don't really watch TV when I was a kid, and I can't think of a quote right now on the top of my head. How many countries have you traveled to? I traveled to Europe and Canada. What are some of your favorite YouTubers? That YouTube for your family and all of their family, like just Jordan 33, I think it's Hollow and Luna White, the family with they're from Europe. Just Jordan 33 all around Audrey, and Spencer. The Tannerites and the family, their like son, their daughter's channels. I can probably name a lot of them, but like that's all I can think of right now. All of the young Nelson family, the Crazy Eight Middles, I think. Um, that's all I can think of right now. I'm on the top of my head. Do you have any siblings? Wow, this question has been asked twice. Yes, I have a sister, an older sister. Do you prefer tea or coffee? Ooh, that is difficult, but I like both, but probably mostly coffee. Coffee, because I've been drinking coffee every day, mostly at the time. What's your favorite thing doing after home from work or school? Playing on Star Stable or chillaxing? Or sometimes I will, on Mondays, I will go shopping at Lidl. What sports do you do? You played? When I was in second grade, I did ballet, but I had to quit because of a lot of homework in school, my elementary school during my third grade year. And they also had to switch on a Friday, but like, okay, I think I'm done. But I think now, my sport that I play pretty much half of the time is horseback riding, which I say is a sport. What is your favorite movie? Okay, another fun fact. I actually do have anxiety issues with movies. Movies, still do. And I'm not a big fan of movies, but I'll probably say Frozen 2, but can't wait for Frozen 3 coming out. What is your favorite animal? Okay, I've been saying this a lot. A horse. Do you like dogs or cats? Technically, I like both, but I have a cat. Do you use a PC or a Mac? Neither. What books have changed in your life? I'm not even sure. Like, I struggle with reading sometimes. Like, I have a hard time reading some books, but like, lately some books have made me get emotional. Okay, what theme parks have you been to? Okay, another fun fact about me. I had a high fear of roller coasters. But I started getting into that fear. I went to Disney World, Harry Potter World, but didn't do much rides. Also, I went to Kennywood a lot, but I rode every single roller coaster there, and I also did the wash my shoe, but I got it back. I really want to go back to a roller coaster again, but lately we haven't. What is your favorite drink? Root beer. Do you have any weird quirks? I don't know what quirks are. I'm sorry about the noise out there. And in case you're wondering, the washing machine is going. My other blanket's getting washed in there. I don't know what my quirks are, but how many languages do you speak? Right now I'm working on my Espanol, which I can probably, well, show you in a future video of a little bit of my speaking. I know some Italian. I also know ASL, that's American Sign Language. I did a little bit of Chinese in elementary school because we had to. And then I knew a little bit of French, but pretty much I'm working on my Espanol, that is Spanish. Which I'll show you in a future video how I work my Spanish. What is your nickname? Starvin Marvin, I think it was. I had a lot of nicknames, but I'll also show you that in a future video, too, because I do have a review book underneath my bed, which I'll show you about and what's under. What is your go-to fast food? Usually it's Chick-fil-A, but lately my fast food has been McDonald's because you did get a free meal break. But I don't know. Usually I eat spicy chicken with extra pickles. Okay, what was my favorite Netflix show? We don't have a Netflix show, but what my favorite one was Spirit Untamed. Oh yeah, no, so that was also my other favorite movie was Spirit Untamed. Forgot about that. I don't know. I don't want to say that. What is your evening routine? Again, I'll show you my evening routines. I'll probably do a combined routine day for 7 days a week. What is your favorite thing to do when you have free time? Again, Star Stable. What is your favorite sports team? Not really a big fan of sport watching, but like I had to in uh, probably anything with volleyball. Where do you currently live? In North Carolina, Garner. I'm not going to say my address and stuff, but I'll say Garner, North Carolina. I don't know what my brands are of clothing. What year were you born? 2001. What are some of... okay, how tall are you? I am 5 foot 1 inch. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? Probably Hawaii. What were some of your favorite TV shows? My favorite TV shows were Sabumafu, Wildcats, Curious George, Clifford the Big Red Dog, Mr. Rogers, definitely. Trying to remember all of the videos. And I know this is one, but it's the anniversary for my YouTube. Mr. Rogers. I'm trying to remember. I do have a lot. Arthur. Martha Speaks. Dora and Friends. Blitz Clues. Dora the Explorer. Go the Ego. Go. Probably a lot more, but I can't think of all of them. What is your favorite store? Target, TJ Maxx, and Lidl. Do you have any allergies? Yes. I'm allergic to amoxicillin, and I think I'm also sensitive to soaps and stuff, but I would say that's allergic for me. Which of your parents do you resemble? My mom. What was your favorite sport? Horseback riding and bowling. Okay. Okay, I probably will work on my routines next week. I'll probably start Sunday, and then end on Saturday if I can remember to. But wait, actually, I might have to do it. It might have to be in August because beginning of August. It's because next week is a little bit different for able to serve. Okay. But I will do my morning routine and an afternoon/evening routine all on the same day, but it'll be like kind of split up if I can remember to. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow if I remember to hit the camera so we can try to finish this book, but hopefully I'm trying to get back to my morning routine again. Can see you tomorrow or possibly another day whenever I film again, but I'm gonna try to film it as much as I can. And plus, it was my anniversary, that's why I was doing a live update about my YouTube. See you tomorrow, comment down below, and subscribe. See you next time.
1, 2, 3.